Following 2020 and now past the first month of 2021, airlines around the world are making moves to speed up the recoveries from the aviation demand downturn, even as travel restrictions are still in place for international travel. For the Singapore Airlines Group, it is looking to reduce its capital expenditure through 2023, which will involve some adjustments to its fleet. In an update on its website dated February 9, Singapore Airlines announced plans to reduce its capital expenditure by 4 billion Singapore dollars during the next 5 years and into fiscal year 2026. As part of these efforts, the airline will be recalibrating the rate of introduction of capacity based on the recovery of international travel, something Singapore Airlines heavily relies on as it has no domestic network. The Singapore-based flag carrier plans to spread out deliveries of aircraft longer than originally planned, thanks to agreements with Airbus and Boeing. Along with the adjustment of the aircraft order delivery schedule, Singapore Airlines will be converting orders for 14 Boeing 787-10s for 11 777-9s. With this adjustment in the aircraft order plans for Singapore Airlines, the airline's order book stands at around 132 total orders. This includes 35 Airbus A320s, family jets, 15 Airbus A350-900s, 31 Boeing 737 MAX 8s, 20 Boeing 787 Dreamliners, and 31 777-9s. Between the two aircraft manufacturers, Singapore Airlines has 82 aircraft from Boeing on order, while there are 50 with Airbus. These moves comes after the airline group reported a net loss of around 142 million Singapore dollars during the third quarter of the fiscal year 2020 to 2021, which ended this past December 31st. The development is also good news for Boeing, especially the 777X program, which has been struggling to get new orders and is facing delivery delays. It comes as a breath of fresh air for the Boeing company, which due to accounting issues had to reduce the numbers of orders for the 777Xs by 118 orders. And this update by Singapore Airlines will raise the number of 777Xs orders to over 200 for the new jets. It may seem strange that Singapore Airlines will be picking the larger aircraft over the original plan to receive the Boeing 787-10s, though it seems that Singapore Airlines is clearly thinking beyond the pandemic, sticking to original plans to replace older 777s, which have been an important piece of the long-haul network, along with serving the high-traffic routes throughout Asia. When thinking about it, the delays of the 777X could actually be a favorable thing for Singapore Airlines and the airlines who ordered the 777Xs, as they will now be able to introduce the aircraft during the times when the airline industry is expected to make its recovery. Meanwhile, for the short term, these moves to reduce costs could see the airline using more of the Boeing 737-800s and the A320s, thanks to the integration of the Silk Air brand into the mainline airline. The airline has already announced plans to introduce the aircraft on flights to Phuket on March 4, and Brunei is the second destination named for the aircraft to be deployed to. Given the current state of aviation, Singapore Airlines could use the smaller 737s for regional routes that normally would see the larger aircraft during pre-coronavirus times. An extra boost could come from the Boeing 737 MAXs, which Silk Air actually had some orders for, and with the integration of the Silk Air brand, Singapore Airlines currently has 6 of the jets, which have been grounded since March of 2019. While scrutinized, there are signs that this aircraft could be deployed with Singapore Airlines in the near future, though no plans have been officially announced yet. The early indications came earlier this year as a 737 MAX of Singapore Airlines returned to Singapore after long-term storage in Alice Springs, Australia. However, there is still the cloud and scrutiny over the MAX jets, and any use of the aircraft by the airline will be dependent on a decision by the Civil Aviation Authority of Singapore. That's about all for now, and I definitely hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been Flights in Asia, highlighting the news and updates from the aviation and travel scene in the Asia Pacific. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.